Thank you, Rachel. Thank you also, President Daniels and Chairman Forster. I'm humbled to be in the presence of genius, the great Stevie Wonder. My goodness. Congratulations to the Johns Hopkins class of 2024 and to the parents who made it possible. I'm going to talk about a personal experience. Some years ago, I was sitting in the back row on a flight to Greenville, South Carolina. Suddenly, the plane became very turbulent, and the entire cabin went entirely silent. The woman sitting next to me was so frightened she wrapped her arm around my leg and let out a blood-curdling scream. I said to her, "It's okay to hold on to my leg, but you're going to be just fine." Now, your flight through life is also going to be turbulent, but I'm going to tell you what I told her. You're going to be just fine. China and fellow authoritarians are working to destroy the liberal world order and to replace American leadership. Dictators are emboldened. Putin invades Ukraine and murders his political opponents. Xi Jinping brutalizes the Uyghurs. It'd be too bad if we didn't have a demonstration, wouldn't it be? You know, it's nice to make a difference. I think that's the good humor truck. Does anybody want a stick of ice cream? I'm going to go on. You can hear me all right. And of course, populists here at home are trying to do the same thing you're seeing from authoritarians around the world. The global economy is also increasingly turbulent. Emerging technologies require materials like tungsten and magnesium and rare earths, which China monopolizes. Nations are reshoring production. Tariffs are being heralded. Cyber attacks threaten industry and infrastructure. Artificial intelligence is here, the most disruptive technology since the atom bomb has been unleashed just in time for you to enter the workforce. And because its capabilities double every 18 months, within the next decade, it'll be 100 times more powerful than it is today. The global climate is roiling. Higher temperatures, flooding, and droughts will cause deprivation, particularly for the most impoverished, leading to mass migrations and suffering. Even our government is in commotion, reflecting the national division and political demonization. Don't grab your neighbor's leg and scream. There are better things for you to do in a turbulent world, and I'm going to suggest a few of them today. Your career will probably be high on that list, but a career is like an all-consuming game. It can make you happy or it can make you sad. Most of my career was buying and starting companies. And in doing so, I learned that a career shares another similarity with games. There's a good deal of serendipity and luck involved. And here's what that means. If you define yourself by your career, by how much money you make, by what job you get, by your title, you'll be defining yourself by something that's subject to luck and not in your control. And so you could be gravely disappointed. Hi guys, we got the message. Thank you. I would suggest that instead of defining yourself by your career, that you choose to define yourself by things that are entirely in your control. Your love for your family, your friendships, your faith, your service to others.
Hello, I'm Maureen Marsh from the Board of Trustees office. At Johns Hopkins, we strongly value free expression and fully support our students' right to demonstrate. But we would ask that you now allow the ceremony to proceed without interruption.
Treat your career like the game it is, hoping to win, but don't make it the currency of your life. The real currency of life is the people you love and the friends you have. I witnessed that in my own home. My dad was the CEO of a car company. He took its stock from $7 a share to over $90 a share. He was a 3-term governor of Michigan. When he was 88, I asked him, which was the most meaningful and satisfying? His answer, raising you 4 kids. A second suggestion, fully commit yourself to something that's important to you. Some people think that having no attachments or casual attachments is the kind of freedom that'll bring them happiness. They're wrong. In fact, it's our connections to others, to important causes that we believe in, to our voluntary commitments to others that truly bring meaning and satisfaction to our lives. The more committed your connections, the greater your satisfaction. Let me note this as well. Integrity is living a life which is consistent with your most fundamental values. Listen to the words of your conscience. Do not be indicted by your conscience. There's nothing quite as sweet as being able to have the peace of conscience. And finally, one more word of advice. Have faith in America and in the future. We are a resilient nation. We have weathered wars and pandemics and financial crises and have always emerged stronger. The strength comes from the character of our people and from our leaders, mothers and fathers, pastors and rabbis, teachers and professors, and yes, even presidents. Every new generation, now yours, brings its own strengths and passions to further perfect our union. Our strength is empowered by our freedom. American people pursuing their own dreams have overcome any challenge, any threat. Freedom is, in fact, a powerful elixir. The world is in commotion, but stability and meaning will be found in friendships, in love, and in commitments. This, in fact, is just what America and the world needs now. God bless you all.